What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tamia Lawrence, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe now and hit the bell button down below. So today I'm going to be talking about protective styles. So firstly, what is a protective style? A protective style is a style in which the ends of your hair are protected by being tucked in. So this protects your hair from constant manipulation, from brushing your hair or constantly touching your hair, which may cause friction and damage your hair. It also protects your hair from extreme environmental conditions which may dry out your hair, or from heat damage. Examples of protective styles are a bun, for example, braids, cornrows, or twist. So as you can see, I have feed-in cornrows. Some people call these goddess braids, but I would like to just call it feed-in cornrows because they are more natural looking, as you can see. So the second thing I'd like to say about protective styles is that your hair actually needs to be moisturized in order for the protective style to actually be protective. This is because people leave their protective styles for a long duration of time and it dries out their hair, and this may be detrimental and cause more damage to your hair. One detrimental thing that people do to the hair is they apply oil to the hair without moisturizing the hair. And if you notice, I said oil and moisturize together, but I didn't say that the oil was moisturizing. This is because an oil is an occlusive moisturizer, which means that it creates a barrier between your hair. And this foam barrier that it creates seals in moisture and prevents water loss. So you should always make sure that you moisturize your hair using a liquid such as water, leave-in conditioner, or a hair milk before applying oil. So apply the oil to damp hair or hair that does have the products I mentioned previously. This is because when you do apply oil to your hair without moisturizing your hair first, you seal in the dryness. This is why, like, sometimes when you've applied oil or hair food to your hair after a long period of time and you think that your hair is going to be so much better once you wash it off, and when you actually do wash it off, your hair is actually drier than what it was before. This is because you have sealed in the dryness. So always make sure you moisturize your hair before applying the oil. And this is why I use the LCO method, in which the oil is the third step. This is because it creates a seal of moisture, as it seals in the moisture from the leave-in conditioner and the cold cream. And hence, always make sure that you apply moisture before applying the oil while doing your protective style. I will be listing a detailed list of the products that I've used in order to create this look in the description box below. So let's get into it. Started off with washed hair, and then I applied leave-in conditioner on Jackie's oil, Amla oil, as well as black Chic Hair Food. And I applied the oils to my hair while my hair was still wet, so it could seal in the moisture from the leave-in conditioner as well as the water on my hair. As I mentioned, it's very important to do this when doing protective styles. I then combed my hair so that when it dries, it does dry straight and it will be easy to braid. But if you like, you can substitute this by blow drying your hair in order to stretch it. As I said before, I am doing feed-in braids, and with the first braid, I won't be explaining how to do it because it is my first feed-in braid and I would just like my fingers to get used to the motion of braiding.
It's Kelpie vibes.
Yeah.
So first I make sure that I apply gel to my hairline just so that each of the braids look neat and crisp. With this second braid, I am going to be explaining how to do a normal cornrow. So I start off by sectioning my hair into 3 parts and then using my index finger as my main braiding finger. I then take the piece on the left of the middle section and pull it through underneath, and then the piece of the right of the middle section and then pull it through underneath, and I repeat the motion all the way down. I am going to be braiding my hair from one ear to the other, and later on I will be showing you how to do a feed-in cornrow braid. So we're halfway through now, and I am going to be explaining how to do a feed-in cornrow. So I start off as I normally would by braiding my own hair, and I do this by sectioning my hair into 3 parts and pulling the section on the right of the middle section underneath, pulling through the piece on the left of the middle section all the way down. I try doing this at a considerable speed so that it stays neat and tidy. I also try and prevent taking hair from the hair that I already braided or from the hair that I'm about to braid. I then take a piece of pre-sectioned hair piece and hook it onto my index finger while making sure I keep my index finger in the middle of the hair piece and letting the hair piece lay within the 2 sections. And then braid as normal by taking the section of hair on the right of the middle piece and pulling it through underneath, and the section of hair on the left of the middle piece and pulling it through underneath. And continue to do so for a piece that does not have any hair piece in it. That's where I add another hair piece of hair just so that all 3 pieces are equal in length, and I continue to braid as I previously explained. I then plait the ends of my hair in the same way I would do a normal plait, and where my hair ends, that's where I add another piece so that the transition is smooth. And because I didn't blow dry my hair and it's not that straight, I add a bit of gel just so that the ends of my hair will look neat and stay tucked in. Next braid, I am going to be giving a visual representation without explaining, because I know some people learn better visually and my voice might be disturbing them.
It's Kelpie vibe.
In order to clean up my hair and for the braids to last longer, I cut the strands of hair which aren't tucked into the braid. Next, I use Styling Mousse by Kair just to neaten up my braids so that the strands that are sticking out are laid flat and my braids last longer. And then I do my edges and finally we're done. So this is the final look, and thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon in my next video.